My name is Jack, age 39. I live in Singapore and I am a trainer in training and development industry. The challenge that I was facing before I actually met Dr. Sunidas for the first time was that I've been seeing the GP quite a fair bit, almost every twice a month, and usually it's for the symptoms of gastritis and sore throat, and this usually happens after my training. I have had since 1997 having on and off back issues, and so about 2.5 years ago it all came one day, all these symptoms that I've described, and I couldn't find the will to even get out of bed to even see the doctor. My partner then decided that I needed to see somebody else, and so that's how I was introduced to Dr. Sunidas. The first time when I saw him, I remember I was really angry. Actually, I wasn't angry with him, but I was just angry with myself for not being able to use previously learned techniques like NLP and all these positive affirmation, and I got really angry because it just didn't get me out of the situation that I was in. So when I came here, I was put on this thing called the Optimal testing. I can't quite exactly remember what it was, but when the results came out, Dr. Sunidas just pointed out two key areas. One was that he highlighted that there was some hormonal imbalance in my body, and secondly, it also identified something related to childhood traumas that I went through. I remember my reaction was, this is all nonsense, this is all bullshit, because how can I have childhood traumas when I wasn't raped, I wasn't, I had a great childhood, I had a pair of parents who brought me up. However, that also impacted, what I didn't realize is that whatever that I have kind of pushed under the carpet, that I didn't quite want to talk about it or just reframed it positively, had also a negative impact on my body. So from the optimal testing, I was put on a nutritional plan, and in the past I see anything to do with supplements, it's just medicine and all of that, and I really hated it. But through that I started actually, out of desperation, I had a new relationship with my body, recognizing that I have actually disowned or had a huge disrespect for it, thinking that it was more important to have mind over body or mind over matter. So since then, the result had been that I don't remembering, though I haven't actually seen a Western medical doctor since I met Dr. Sunidas, and it really sent me on a journey of understanding what are some of the natural healing modalities, rather than relying on something that I'm putting as a chemical substance in my body and not recognizing the negative impact it would have on me. So what I just like to conclude is that coming to see Dr. Sunidas isn't just a one solution focus, but I recognize that I came in for wanting solutions, but what I got was a whole entire system of honoring not just my physical but also my mental, emotional journey, and that also impacted my own level of spiritual awakening. So I'm very appreciative that it's a beautiful experience to see how all this integrate together as a very wonderful holistic system, not just for myself, but also through that process how it impacts my loved one and the people that I want to connect with. Yeah.